just about set for football now from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Today, a good battle in the NFC. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason, and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. It's Otten in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
That pass play, good for 22. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a 1st and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. On play action, Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Ibuka. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 49ers' 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Now he'll run it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield, take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Man in motion, heading right. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down.
Mayfield's pass complete to Sterling Shepard. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 11-yard line.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll send a tight end in motion. Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Buccaneers 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's good. Buccaneers 1st down.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
They'll run with White. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
You have to wonder if next time does the play call give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
It's Otten in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the BUCS.
27-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. And the Buccaneers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, former first-rounder out of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
Throwing on the first play is Jones. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Throwing is Jones on third down. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. Number 15 out of that one, and he's got a team of first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Shotgun now for Jones. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It is third and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
Here's a 2nd and 12. It's Otten in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way.
So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Play action now. It's Jones. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
On comes Thomas Morstead as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. To return is Johnson. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be taken down rather swiftly. Just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard, and that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st down, it's White, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
26-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Now Mayfield. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Swings this one out to White, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
On the ground, this is White. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it with a second down and 10. Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Slot man in. From the on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is getting...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Rashad White, touchdown Buccaneers. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers are out to a 10-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. 49ers offense ready to get back at it. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Here's Jones. He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I can promise you that's not what they had in mind when they called that play. They're thinking either catch the defense in deep, soft coverage, or maybe get lucky and they're blitzing. In this case, they get neither and pick up a minimal gain.
On play action, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Buccaneers offense and running back Rashad White ready for this next possession. first down is Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's a give up the middle with White. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Lenore on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the punt will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening has the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over once again. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Jennings. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Jones. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
On the ground is McCaffrey. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Open man And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18 on the play.
They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. Back to throw is Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's a pretty good effort there on third and long. Initially, I really thought that screen was timed up pretty well, and he had a chance to pick up the first down, but give credit to the defense. It was the pursuit and running to the ball, and they're able to stop him just short.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down. The Buccaneers offense ready for this next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They run with White, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down by Jair Brown. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Mayfield. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll try and get there on the ground. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 2nd down, Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of only a yard.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. A fair catch called for and made, but hold everything. There's a flag back by the kicker. It may very well give him new life.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Baker. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49ers' 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Offensively,
30-yard line.
landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 22-yard line.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Now it's White. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Baker to throw. Louts another catch for his favorite target. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's getting brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Buccaneers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. Gun, it's Jones. And it's into the hands of the fullback. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He's going to tuck it and go. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
8 yards.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
San Francisco.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Right back to Pearsall again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This a 31-yard attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board just before halftime.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. Boom! He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The 49ers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Shotgun now for Jones. In trouble, and down he goes.
Certain guys just have a knack for making splash plays, and I don't even think you can really coach it. I mean, this guy, first he has a pick, now a sack. He comes up with a fumble recovery, Mike. He's getting the football equivalent of a hat trick, and there's no mistake about it. This guy is balling.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Jones to throw. A throw on the move is caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing is Jones on third down. He'll tuck it and take off.
Jones on the scramble.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The 49ers out to punt this one.
For San Francisco.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bucs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
4. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Another run here with White. Whoa! Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. To throw is Mayfield. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And the Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
They go play action with Mayfield. That's caught left side by Hopkins. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And 10 at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw. A short one there to Hopkins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And caught inside, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field,
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A Madden BUCS. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs
He'll look to throw. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Jones. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
To number 88. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Jones. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Jones. He'll set up the screen here to Pearsall. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains, and there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down, and 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work, and he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Again for White. That's a move that deserved more than he got. In terms of yards, just a gain of 2.
At the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Mayfield. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 49.
1st and 10.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
And he's in! Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
29. 49ers 3.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
The motion man here is Bourne. Back to throw is Jones. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Jones looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on 3rd and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Jones. Throw, left side, complete to Pearson.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, 49ers.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the gun, it's Jones. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If I had to guess, Mike, by just seeing the play unfold in real time, the safety's original assignment was to defend the center of the field in pass coverage. Somewhere along the way, the light bulb just went off. He just became a player and said, you know what, the quarterback's on the run, I'm going to attack. I don't think you want to make a living doing that because you risk giving up big plays downfield on scramble drill, but it's a lot easier when you can get away with it and bring them down for a sack.
It is 3rd and long. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's caught by Bourne. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
Yeah, so it seemed the second they broke the huddle, Mike, that there was some confusion. I'm not sure everybody got on the same page before that ball was snapped.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Jones. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's in! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer.
49ers 10.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the BUCS ready to get back to work. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Get this to BUCS.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Baker gonna hand it to White. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Quick slap into the hands of the BUCS. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. This turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Jones gonna hang on to it here, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun now for Jones. This one complete to Bourne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st down, Jones. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Jones to the air again. He'll buy time left. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed and move the sticks.
First down, 49ers.
That's almost unfair. I mean, 4th and a mile. You got nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's able to just tuck it down and pick it up with his legs. There's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that play, and you can see a lot of those defenders hanging their heads saying, we know we just gave him one.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Get him!
To throw, it's Jones. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners are back within 2 scores.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Pinheiro has a field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bucs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. It's Otten in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Moore to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The 49ers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Jones now on first down. Back into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now Jones. Open man there, it is Bourne. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Throwing on first down is Jones. He'll step up and run.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Here's McCaffrey. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Here's Jones to throw. He runs with it. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And he will score! Game's on! Mac Jones, touchdown, 49ers. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
The 49ers.
Throwing now is Jones. And a big conversion for 2, and it's a 1-score game. The deficit is only 8.
21.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So, things are more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers offense about ready to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll run over center with White. And this will be a Bucs first down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, right back to White. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. They'll go again with White, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Niners will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. It's Otten in motion. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes third and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot. But that'll keep this drive rolling.
And the Buccaneers, first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Second and 11. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.